Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today, I had the spontaneous idea to share with you guys how I make my oatmeal because I get so many questions on like what kind of oats I use, what ratios I use, how I cook it. And now that I'm working on my second cookbook, which is coming out very soon, so make sure you stay tuned, I've realized that people don't really know how to make oatmeal, and a lot of people think oatmeal's gross, they don't understand how I can eat it every single day, but in reality, you just really need to know how to cook it and how to make it so that you enjoy it. So today, I'm gonna share with you how I'm making my oats today, and then I'm also gonna give you guys kind of like tips and just like little tricks that I've learned with making oatmeal to help you make the best bowl of oatmeal. Let's get started. Okay, so first thing is first, you need to decide which type of oats you want to cook with. I usually have three main different kinds of oatmeal that I always have on hand. First one being quick oats. These ones are really great to make overnight oats with. They're basically just fast cooking oats because they're more broken down. They're a finer oat. The next one that I have is instant steel cut oats. Now steel cut oats that aren't instant steel cut oats, you have to like soak overnight and they take much longer to cook, but they're as close to like the whole grain as possible. These ones are instant steel cut oats, so they're broken up a little bit. That means that they cook faster. I really like these to have more of like it has more of like a cereal texture, but my favorite, I go through phases, is the regular plain rolled oats. So that's what I'm going to be using today, but all of these oats use the same kind of water to oat ratio, so you can use whatever oat you want in this recipe. Next up is the ratio of liquid to oats. So I always use a 2-to-1 ratio. If I'm feeling like I want a little bit of a thicker oatmeal, then I'll use 1.5-to-1, so 1.5 cups of liquid to 1 cup oats. But today I've been really digging the creamy oatmeal, so we're going to use 2 cups of liquid, and I like to use half milk, half water. You can do just water if you don't want to use almond milk, but I find that using half milk, half water gives it a really nice creamy texture. If you do all milk, I find that it can give the oats a little bit of a weird taste, so I like to do half and half. All right, so I've got 2 cups liquid going on the stove. Milk boils really fast, and once it starts to boil, it boils over really fast. So do not leave this unattended on the stove. We've had many problems with that in the past. So at this point, this is when you can start getting a little bit creative with it depending on what you're gonna top it with. I like to add some cinnamon to this while it's warming up. You can also add a mashed banana if you want a little bit of extra sweetness in there. You can add chopped dates. You can also add chia seeds, whatever you want to add to your oatmeal. I'm just sticking plain and simple, and I'm just gonna add a little bit of cinnamon to this. So if you guys know me and you've been subscribed to this channel for a while now, you will know that I absolutely love oats. I fell in love with oats because I was looking for something that was gonna keep me satisfied and keep my energy level stable. Sometimes if I just have a smoothie in the morning, you get that spike of energy, but then you also get that crash. So having a smoothie is great if you're gonna go and work out and then come back and eat something. But if you want just like a regular breakfast, oats are amazing. And since it's fall now and it's a little bit cooler outside, warm oats are the best breakfast ever, and I just love it because it's so satisfying. There's so many different variations that you can make it taste. You can also make oats so many different ways. Today we're just making it on the stovetop, but you could also just make overnight oats, which is super quick. You just throw it in a jar, keep it in the fridge. You can also just have cold oats, which I like to use quick oats for if you've watched my What I Eat in a Day videos where you just pour milk over it. You can even meal prep it and have it ready to go overnight in your slow cooker so that in the morning you just have porridge ready to go. Literally best, healthiest, quickest, most delicious breakfast ever. All right, so I've just been heating this up, not on maximum heat because you don't want to risk it burning, and it's just on medium heat right now. And if you can see, it's just about to boil, but you don't want to allow it to actually like boil and roll because then it'll be too hot for the oats. So to get that creamy consistency, you just want to heat it up until it's steaming and about to boil like so. All right, so now I'm going to add 1 cup of rolled oats. We're gonna make sure that it doesn't start to like totally boil, so turn the heat down a little bit. And then the key is, if you want really creamy consistency oatmeal, you want to stir it constantly. You don't want to just let it sit, because that's when it gets super thick and kind of not the best. So always stir it. So keeping it on medium heat as you are stirring it, it will start to bubble and boil, and that's when you want to turn the heat down to minimum, just so it's not rapidly boiling away, because you still want them to be nice and creamy and you need the liquid for that. So you just gotta keep stirring. Don't stop stirring. Don't stop. So cooking time, I would say you need to be patient. I would say between 7 to 10 minutes, depending on how it's going, but we're just about done here. And you really want a creamy consistency, like so.
Yeah, I like mine more soaked, not like porridge.
What do you mean?
I wait till mine's to a boil, and then...
This is like perfect oatmeal.
That's porridge.
And I mean, if you're not into the creamy oatmeal, then make it however you like, but I would say still use the same kind of ratios, and then maybe just don't cook it as long, or add the oatmeal after the milk is boiling. But this is how I like my oats. It's delicious. And serving sizes, I get a lot of questions of like how many cups of oats I eat as a serving, and it honestly just depends on how hungry I am. Usually I have between half a cup to a cup of oats, sometimes 3/4 cup. It really depends on how hungry I am. Today, I'm hungry. This is my first meal of the day, so I'm having a full cup of oats. Okay, so now we have the base of the oatmeal, and now we're gonna top it with our favorite toppings. For me, I personally love using lots of fruit, so I use fresh berries. Today I'm using strawberries and blueberries and a nectarine, and usually I will also add some kind of seeds to it, so like flax seeds, hemp seeds. Today I'm using pumpkin seeds, and lately I've been on a kick of also adding some vegan yogurt, so today I'm going to be adding some vanilla coconut yogurt. I wasn't sure if it was vanilla or not. And then if you guys would like a little bit of extra sweetness, you gotta add maple syrup, even if it's just a drizzle. You could also add the maple syrup to it while it's cooking, but I like to add it on top. That was the worst. That was horrible. Literally the whole nectarine came out with that. It's okay. We'll work around it. So I just like using whatever fruit I have on hand. A lot of the times I use apples and frozen berries, or things that are in season right now. So like stone fruit is in season, so I've been using lots of peaches and nectarines and plums. But toppings literally make the oatmeal. You need to have good toppings, otherwise...
That's where all the flavor comes from.
Yeah, your oatmeal's gonna be a little too boring. Although I do like plain oatmeal cooked with raisins and a little bit of extra milk, because that's how my grandma used to make it for me. But yeah, toppings change the game. Especially adding things like nut butters, like almond butter or peanut butter, especially peanut butter with banana, if that's your kind of thing. Load on them toppings. Especially fruit. Fruit gives you that nice little quick energy, like we were talking about before with the smoothies, and then the oatmeal gives you that long, sustained energy. And then the coconut yogurt. The yogurt just really complements everything well, I find. And it adds really nice hint of vanilla flavor if you have a vanilla yogurt. Just gonna do a little dollop in the center. And then to top it off, a little extra sprinkle of cinnamon. That's it, everybody. This looks divine. I almost forgot the best part. You gotta do that drizzle. The golden drizzle. Oh, that was a lot. Oops. Get a little bit of everything on this. And then this is what I do. I make it look not so pretty. Gotta combine all the flavors. That's how you eat a bowl of oatmeal, folks. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to see different variations of how I make my oatmeal, I'll link some videos down below, different what I eat in a days that I make different kinds of oatmeal in. This is the breakfast or lunch, sometimes I have oats for lunch, that I eat pretty much every day. I'm obsessed with oats, and I hope this video inspired you to make your own bowl of oatmeal however you like to dress it up. If you do and you are inspired by this, take a photo, post it on Instagram, and tag me. Also, make sure that you're subscribed to this channel so you don't miss the launch of my next cookbook, which is going to be full of tons of oatmeal recipes, just like this one. Probably a little bit better, a little bit more sophisticated oatmeal, if you will. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you leave a comment. Do you like oatmeal? Let me know in the comments down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!